Hello, this is Greg. Today I am making a sensor. I'm calling it a water alarm, but what it is, if you get a leak, the little siren starts screaming. And so I'm just going to start. First of all, I need to test my component here. See this okay? I'm just going to, first let's get this started up here. Pull those out. And, auto. And that tests good. Excellent. And then I have to test I'm going to power this one with this wall wart 12 volt 2.5 amp. And then I'm going to use a plug. So this will make it real easy to test. Grab this little wire right here. And turn on the power. I just have this held with a little flex thing here. Oh, my phone. Okay. Now let's see if I've got my polarity right here, the red one, and 12.35 volts. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so that's nice. You always want to check it when you're using these plugs because sometimes, these weren't meant to be together. So, all right, so that'll go. Turn that power off. And we're done with you. Okay, so here's my chip, my plate, and my buzzer. Now, where I got this idea from was Solder Hub, this guy right here, and it was this video.
In today's project,
where is it at? Right here. Let me see, let me go a little further. There we go. That's how he has it wired. I just took out the LED and the resistor and added a speaker. And this is the chip I'm using, the D882. It will go up to the 30 volts it'll go to 30 volts with no problem. The speaker I'm using is this guy right here, which will only go to 24 volts. So everything matches up nicely. So you can go up to 24 volts, from 3 to 24. This thing will work. So, and here's my little drawing that I made to keep it straight in my head. So I've been making these things for a bit. And so let me see, I don't know if I'll need those so much. So anyway, this is how I've been doing it. Oh, I am completely backwards. I need to go this way. There we go. These little, this has a nub on it that lifts up. So it makes it perfect for heat sinking this little thing, which it doesn't need a heat sink. Honestly, for this application, it just doesn't need a heat sink. If it starts screaming long enough for you to not hear it, then, well, you missed it, and that's that. There's already, you'll learn about the leak in other ways. Bend those up like that. There and there. There. And then another thing that's worked out really good for this little project is that these line up. I'm going to put it on, this one I'm going to go underneath here to give myself a little more leeway with my wires. And this is a perfect backyard project. All this stuff didn't cost hardly anything. The chips were in a kit, in a, like a, you know, a bin, one of the big box sales. Okay, there's that and that. Excellent. Now, let's pull these guys over here. There we go. Okay, what's my drawing say here? My ground to my speaker goes to this lead right here. So I'm going to snip this off about right there. Well, grab that baby out of there and ditch it. Take a little bit of paste and some solder. Ooh, that's... Someone didn't clean their head before they put this back away. And I think that if you look up at the top left of the thing, you'll see who did that. Come on. There it went. Okay. And then, let's see here. Can we get these to, what do we got? I guess it really doesn't matter, does it? We'll get it where it needs to be when it comes back around. There we go. All right, I'm going to snip this off about right there. Give this a little clean. Stabbage in the flux. Solder wire, or there. Tweezers. There we go. It's in. So that's my first wire right there. Now, what's my second wire going to be? Oh, I need to make some probes. How I've been making the probes. Now, these are something that's completely subjective. I'm going to stand this up, and these are going to be the legs. So I'm using hard wire, not non-braided wire. So I just take off about that much, and just whatever looks good. Today, that looks good. And now that's my measurement for this one, and then just line that up, snip that off, and clean off the end of this one a little bit more. They look a little bit better for, there we go, perfect. And then on this end, we just take a little nub off there and there. And this one, another thing too, this wire fits perfectly through this little hole. Everything the whole thing just kind of worked out. So, and then, where's my little pliers at? And then we'll take this and give it a bend right to there. Just about. Oh, come here. We'll leave it right there for just a second. And what did I do with my little brush? There it is. A little bit of flux on here. Wait, come on. Oh, it's slipping out now. There we go. Let's see if I can get that to. Excellent. And then what I've been doing is taking a bit of this heat shrink, snipping it off here, and putting it over this. shrink. There it goes. Perfect. It's just enough to keep it from slipping back through the hole and holds it nicely, just like that. So, and what do I do with my second one? Now, what's my little drawing say? Now, the second probe gets the red wire and the hot wire. So on this one, we'll just lay it on its side. Put the bit of heat shrink on it. There you go. Doesn't want to sit right there very well for me, does it? There we go. And you honestly, you don't really need a heat gun for this type of thing. You can use a lighter. But I have a heat gun, so I use the heat gun. And there we go. There's the two legs. Give this a little bend just so they look the same. And now, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah. Come on, up you go. Sit just like that. Now, we need to have the hot wire right here. So this wire off of this cord here, let's just snip that and that. Give them a little dip in my flux. Tin them. Oh, just tin both. Well, let's see if I can get this guy too. He didn't. Well, I don't think that's going to be where that's going to sit anyway. And then I think what I want to do is slip these underneath of here if I can. Will they go? They might not go. Oh, maybe they will. That one will go to there easy enough. Come on. No? No. Here we go. Boy. Trying to be fancy is making it a little more difficult to get done. Come on. There you go. Nice. Now it's going in there. Please? Maybe? There we go. I got it. I got it. Come on. Oh, no. Come on. You're in. Why aren't you? Come on. Where are you hitting at? There it is. There we go. Right there. Gotcha. Boy, that was a lot easier as a thought than an actual action. I'll tell you that. Okay. So let's pull this guy right up to there. Let's clip this guy off right there. And a little bit of flux. Uh-oh, no, I didn't do it. Come on, up. Come on, you can do it. Sit right there for me. Okay. Oh, you bugger. You dirty, rotten little bugger. In fact, you know that I'm sitting here looking at this. I think I'm going to have to, I need to get this hot wire on first anyway. I'm sitting there fucking around with that other one. Oh, I just said a word. I try not to cuss if I can, but like I said in the beginning, a swear word here or there is really, really heartbreaking for you. You need to find a new guy. Okay. Now, come here, you. All right. I think I can see what I got going on here. I'm going to try to solder this together. There we go. And well, first we'll take this guy and get him where he needs to be. Oh, you. It just slowly slips out of the way. All right. There we go, right there. Solder, baby. Got you. Now, this one, we're going to see if we can do the same thing. A little bit of flux, a little bit of tinage. All right, now can I take this and stick it onto there and hold all of them together? Oh, you're not going to do it for me, are you? You're not. How about if I do it this way, it's going to come apart. And I just get it to stick for a second and then get it hot. Well, I'm going to leave that because it's there. All right, here we go. Last wire right here. Let's see if I can pull this, cut this guy off about right there. And strip him back there. I got a mess going in here. I got to clean up. All right. And right there. Okay, here we go. Now we'll plug it in. Excellent. Grab some water. If I did it right, cover your ears. Doesn't seem loud enough. I think putting these wires underneath was a mistake. Shooters. Wasn't it? I did. I messed up on that. Still works. Concept is good, but it's not as loud as the other ones. It should be screaming. There we go. Yeah. Let me let it go here. Let me get this up here. There we go. That's it. Bang. Now you're not going to miss that when you go to, if you get a water leak and it hits those probes. And like I said, you can do this with any, you can take these leads and put them someplace, like if you have a boat, you can run these wires quite long, I would think, and still get the same effect and put this in a different room. Even get not as big a speaker. I did it this way because these are going, well, one's going in the pump house, one's going underneath of the sink in the kitchen. There's filters and stuff there, and then the other two are going in RVs. So if there's a leak, I can catch it really quick rather than, because wintertime, things freeze, they snap, then they start leaking. If you can catch that quick, you can save a lot of damage. And this one here is set up for 110. We shut off that power so I can just unplug it. Let's see, can I even go up one more? I'll go down one. Hide my mess. I'm going to leave that in sight too so you can see it. But these are the ones I've gotten so far. And this one here, I 3D printed a base for it before I realized how valuable these little guys would be here. And then I made one with just connection leads. So I can tie, this is for the RV, I can just undo a light, screw it in to get power. Anything that puts anywhere from 3 to 24 volts, you should be good for these alarms going off. Okay, I'm going to stop now. I have a little snap tie work to do on this, but I hope this helps someone do something somewhere. And don't forget to check out Solder Hub. A lot of the things, I've only had a couple of things that didn't work, and I think it's because of me, not him. So, again, thanks for watching. Have a great day.